I'm Johnny Cash. No, I'm just kidding.
Totally.
Okay, the first two poems are about anger, and I realized that since I'm last, I think I should probably end with a good poem, so I will have three. You guys are all patient enough. Trust me, it's good.
Okay.
The first one's called Anger Issues. Can I get a moment? I only need a second, please, to gather up all my nerve, because right now I can't breathe. I guess God hasn't given up on me yet. Here I am still crawling on hands and knees. A little bit of grace is all that I need. I'm trying to get better. I hope you can respect that. Anger just consumes me and I'm trying to get my life back. Perform every song like it's my last. I don't know, man. It's like I was born to rap. It just comes naturally, these words that come scribbling from my pencil. They keep saying, I know this kid's got potential. I try to shut the devil out, but he keeps on reappearing. Say that I'm praying, but God's not hearing. The more I make mistakes, it's like the demons keep cheering. Friend tells me all the time that God listens, but the devil does too. So she asks me, what path is it that I want to choose? I tell you it's a lonely path either way, so what's the use? I can't pray. Not like I ever wanted all this shit to happen. It just did. All this shit up in my head and I'm only a kid. Don't you ever judge me by my appearance, because you'd be completely wrong. You haven't seen the burdens I carry. They're the lyrics to all my songs. You come looking for a happy kid. Well, that kid's halfway gone, because the past and the present just can't seem to get along. My rhymes must seem pretty random, but that's just what's in my head. Scrambled thoughts that talk to me, wish someone shoot 'em dead. I might sound freaking psychotic. Look at me, I'm a psycho. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the me you didn't know. Back from the grave, just stopping to say hello. Look at these horns that hold up my halo. Off on another mischievous adventure. Take the front seat, driver, 'cause this kid's ready to go. Sometimes I ignore God when my telephone rings. Every time a sinner sins, this demon spreads their wings. Said I only need a moment to stop time and just own it, 'cause I don't know what I want out of my life. I can't tell, but maybe just to set all things right. You just don't know the cost of it, to forget all control you have on anger and just get lost in it. I'm sorry that anger is my constant theme. Can you find the constellations to all my shattered dreams? I just try to let it all out, blow off some steam, 'cause not everything is always what it seems. Thank you. My second one is called Bless Me. It's still about anger, but it's a little bit more redeeming, I think, hopefully. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I'm sorry for how messed up my life has been. For never making up my mind and just changing acts on a whim. For sinning against you and making my life look kinda grim. And for how spontaneous I can be. A mystery when I'm not quite me. With all my sins I must confess. Why my soul's a shattered mess. I'm a sinner for putting God to the test. I'm more daring than Evel Knievel. Always battling in the war of good versus evil. Dear Father, I'm sorry for all the shit I've partaken. For all the thoughts that turned to actions in the making. Forgiveness isn't mine for the taking. Everybody that prays for my saken, I really hope God hasn't forsaken me, 'cause I know the me that I can be. Satan's seen and become evil completely. Forgive me for all the shit I'm capable of in a fit of rage, and just best be looking out for yourself when I'm on the rampage. Oh God, I need more than a blessing. In fact, dump all the holy water if you think it'll help me. Man, the shit that life dealt me, and I wouldn't blame you if you just never felt me. I don't even know if I have any faith now. I'm hoping something might happen, but I just don't know how. Pray for me, Father, 'cause none of my words are coming out. Hail Mary, full of grace, please look down upon my desperate face. And when fighting feels like a must, remember to forgive those that trespass against us. Man, even if I'm screwed, at least I can say I tried and let the peace be with you. Sometimes I wish people would just give up on me, heartbroken and eyes that are empty. Y'all are better off making wishes on other things that can't be. You know I'm only gonna do it all again, so don't look surprised when the bullshit starts happening. Born with multiple identities, the one that can take it and the other that fights to be free. The demons, they won't stop screaming. Saint Michael the Archangel, protect me in battle. Shield me from monsters that lurk among shadows. Stop me from temptation when I'm so pissed off and my fists are shaking. I see my mom and I know her heart's breaking. Mother, help me to be better. Maybe one day I'll be able to pull myself together. My last one's on my phone. I haven't put it in words on my notebook yet, so Give me some patience. Last one is called Serenity. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the prayer, but I put half of it in the beginning and half of it at the end, so you guys can know how I broke each line apart. God, grant me this serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Dear God, grant me this serenity to find such peaceful amenity. I know I haven't always been the best, Lord, but help me find my identity. I've been suffering, Lord. Grant me such sweet serendipity. I understand not everything exactly laid out for me. No, some things just aren't seen so clearly. God, help me to accept the things I cannot change. I try to do right, Lord, but sometimes my actions are put to shame. Some don't want to see my face or acknowledge my name. You know I don't mean it, Lord, but I'm willing to take responsibility for the blame. Everybody makes mistakes. There's no doubt about that. But if I could, Lord, I'd take all these offenses back. For every sin I'm willing to own, it's like you said, Lord, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Give me the courage to change what I can, the chance to show people who I really am, to stand up and face the crowd, and when I hold my emotions in, to finally express them all aloud. I realize that I struggle. I'm asking for your help, to fix all that I've done wrong, never being afraid to play the hand that I was dealt. All of these feelings that I felt, emotions are only natural, but it's because of what I did that I can't forgive myself. These are my confessions, Lord, the pages to the notebook on my shelf. Grant me the wisdom to know the difference. When I can make a change, I will go the distance. Point me in the right direction. I'm not showing any resistance. I may not have shown my determination before, Lord, but now I am persistent. I know I've broken hearts, even broken some trust. But if I can, Lord, fixing these mistakes I've made is a must. See, I'd never want to make someone my enemy. Life's too short to hold a grudge. But give me the strength if I must move on. Some people just don't seem to budge. To live each day one at a time. To be happy, Lord, this life is mine. Enjoying one moment at a time. I'm just a young kid in their prime. Putting thoughts into words on each consecutive line. A prayer today in each ending rhyme. Joking and playing, a smile always on my face. In your mercy, Lord, I hope to find grace. In your heart I have earned a place. When all hope is gone, I still had faith. I have accepted hardships as my pathway to peace, realizing that everything I had wished for, I can't always keep. Situations get tough. There are challenges I can't meet. But I trust in you, Lord. You've come to bring peace. When life's knocked me down, you wouldn't let me admit defeat. I know among it all you have a plan. To make me strong, I will stand, and be the person you want me to be, all that I am. To take this world as it is and not as I would have it. Forgive me, Lord. I'm trying to take sin away from habit. I trust that God will make all things right. If I'm to make a change, I decide tonight. I surrender completely to his will. I've looked up to the sky and I'm beginning to heal. There's hope that happiness can exist in heaven and on earth. I choose to live a just life, and I know where evil lurks. It's not always easy. I know it takes work, but I'm here to do better and prove my self-worth. Come together and let's link hands. This is my prayer for all, Lord. Amen. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking as he did the sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that he would make all things right if I surrender to his will, that I may be responsibly happy in this life and supremely happy with him, forever in the next. Amen. Thank you.
Maria.
Thank you for being
Thank you,
last
Maria.
because that was a great conclusion.